Good day everyone, so in this video, I'm going to deploy a machine learning model named car price prediction. So first, let us define what is machine learning. It is a field of technology developing with immense abilities and applications in automating tasks, whether neither human intervention is needed nor explicit programming. The power of machine learning is such great that we can see its applications trending almost everywhere in our day-to-day lives. Machine learning has solved many problems that existed earlier and have made businesses in the world progress to a great extent. Today, we'll go through one such practical problem and build a solution on our own using machine learning. Why is it important to deploy your model? Machine learning models generally aim to be a solution to an existing problem or problems. And at some point in your life, you must have thought that how would your model be a solution and how would people use this? Indeed, people can't use your notebooks and code directly. And that's where you need to deploy your model. You can either deploy your model like API or a web service. Here we are using the Flask micro framework. Flask defines a set of constraints for the web app to send and receive data. We are about to deploy a machine learning model for car selling price prediction and analysis. This kind of system becomes handy for many people. Imagine a situation where you have a best friend and have an old car and want to buy it. You may of course approach an agent for this and find the market price, but later may have to pay pocket money for his service in buying your friend's car. But what if you can know your friend's car buying price with the intervention of an agent? Or if you are an agent, definitely this will make your work easier. Yes, this system has already learned about previous selling prices over years of various cars. So to be clear, this deployed web application will provide you the approximate buying price for your friend's car based on the car brand, car model, years of service, mileage in kilometers, the condition of the cars it has a damage or for parts only, fuel type, the volume of fuel, the color of the car, and finally, if the transmission type is manual or automatic. And that's our main point. The price of new cars in the industry is fixed by the manufacturer, so customers buying a new car can be assured of the money they invest to be rewarding. But due to the increased price of new cars and the incapability of customers to buy new cars due to the lack of funds, used car sales are on a global increase. There is a need for a used car price prediction system to effectively determine the worthiness of the car using a variety of features. I have here the files like car price prediction notebook. In this notebook, we can train a model to predict car price on the basis of their feature which we identify null values, filling missing values and removing outliers. We also identify here the exploratory data analysis, performing machine learning models using the random forest and linear regression, comparison of the performance of the models, and feature selection using p-value. And I have also here a app.py which is made in Python codes. What we need is a web application containing a form to take the input from the user and return to the predictions from the model. So we'll develop a simple web app for this. The front end is made up using of HTML and CSS. And it would be also great if you have an understanding of the Flask framework. Let me explain to you in brief what I have coded using Flask. So here in my codes, I just imported the required libraries such as Flask, Pandas, NumPy, and Pickle. As you know, we have to import the saved model here in order to the predictions of the data provided by the user. So we're importing the saved model, and we can see here in my folder, I have a model pickle file, and look at the code, we create an object of the Flask class that will take the name of the current module, name as an argument. The root function will tell the Flask application which URL to render next on the web page. When the Flask server is run, then the Flask application will route to the default URL path and call the home function, and it will render the index.html file. Now, here is the actual code for creating the actual Flask app. I write here the features in our car price prediction app, such as the brand, model year, condition, mileage, fuel type, volume, color, transmission, drive, and segment. Then let's call the run function to start the Flask server. I think all the codes are complete, so we're going now to run this code using the Flask framework. Then let's run the Anaconda Navigator. Actually, it is already now installed and open to my desktop. You can download it also, and it is free on Google. So let's open now the Anaconda PowerShell prompt, and all we have to do here is to install the following requirements. So first we have to install here the Flask, so just type pip install Flask, then enter. Then as you can see, it also installed the Click, Jinja 2, Wigzug, It's Dangerous, and Markup Safe. These are also needed in our app. So we don't have to install that again, but if in your case this doesn't show, so you can manually install it via pip. Then let's install also the GUnicorn. Enter. Next is the JobLib, the NumPy, and Pandas. So as you can see, it added the Python date util, the pyths, and 6, so we need them also. And also we have to install the scikit-learn, SciPy, and Threadful. Then after all the requirements has been installed, all we have to do now is to open our app by locating first your file. So in my case, my file is located here in music folder, and I have here the app.py that I needed. So let's write here in the code cd, or what we call change directory, and the name of your folder which your files are there. In my case, it is in the music folder. Then inside of my music folder, I have here a folder named car price. So let's write again cd and car price. Then let's write the code Python and choose your app named app.py and enter. So let's wait until it gives us the link. So here is now the link. All we have to do is copy this, but remember, it says that warning, this is a development server, do not use it in production development. So this link on our app is just a temporary file, or we can't use this for live. Okay, so let's open a browser. Any browser you have that has been already installed on your desktop computer. Then let's paste the link of our website and enter. So as we can see, our website is working. We can view the car price prediction, including the car brand, model, year, mileage, condition, fuel type, volume, color, transmission, drive unit, segment, and the button to predict car price. So let's try to input, and we'll try to predict how much the car is. So like for example, in car brand, I like Honda. The model is Accord. The year is 1993. The mileage in kilometers is 172,000. And the condition is with mileage. The fuel type is petrol, and the volume, let's say 2,000. Color is black, and the transmission, let's say it's a mechanic. The drive unit is front wheel drive, and it is on segment D. Okay, so let's try to predict how the Honda price is. So the predicted price of a car is $1,570.86. So let's try another one. In car brand, like for example, I like Ford. The model is Fusion. The year is 2000. The mileage in kilometers is, like for example, is 150,015. And the condition is with mileage. The fuel type is diesel. The volume, let's say 1,400. Color is silver. And the transmission, let's say it's automatic. The drive unit is front wheel drive and it is on segment A. Okay, so let's try to predict how the Ford price is. So the predicted price of a car is $3,183.33. So this is an example of my machine learning model named car price prediction. So thank you for watching.